Hey, Rising Ground family, welcome back to the Prophetic Now. I have a quick prophetic word, obviously, to share with you guys on today. So be on the lookout. I will be sharing several other words as the Lord has been giving them to me, and now is the time for me to release them to you all. And so I just pray that if you hear this message, that you will seek the Lord and that you will ask him for clarity, for direction, for understanding, and for increased wisdom on your behalf. Because we don't want to just hear, again, I say this, but I'm going to say it again. We don't want to just hear a word of prophecy and then do nothing with it. We want to ask the Lord for clarity and for his wisdom. And so I had a vision that the Lord had given me. Let's see, when was that? Probably, I guess, about a week ago. And in the vision, I saw a person on, like, if you're in my age bracket, then you'll know what I'm talking about. But it was like a pogo ball, one of those pogo balls. And at first, I wasn't even sure what it was called because I couldn't remember. It was so long ago. But it was from my childhood, and you were actually supposed to like stand on it. So if you're unfamiliar with it, you can Google it up, the image of it. But it's basically just like a Nerf bouncy ball in the middle. And then around it, there is like a saucer surrounding it completely. And the whole idea is you're supposed to like bounce on this ball. Well, we used to actually sit on it and like try to hop around on it. Well, that was how the Lord showed it to me. It was an image of a person on this pogo ball, and they were just kind of bouncing around on it. And so the Lord immediately began to speak to me and say that many of you are like bouncing around on this line. And I actually saw this line in the vision. And so the Lord was saying that you have to move from that place of kind of in between to the place of making a decision. And so for a lot of you, you already know what that is. Like, you've been kind of in between something, you've been unsure, you've been wondering, and so you're bouncing around on this ball. You're sitting there moving around, and you haven't made it up enough in your mind to actually make a solid choice and to completely trust God. And so that's what the Lord is saying right now, that you have to completely trust him, and he is going to give you that stability. He is going to give you that balance, because right now you're doing it in your own strength. You're bouncing there and you're sitting there on the line in between, but you're doing it all in your own strength. And the Lord wants to do it for you. He wants to propel you forward, but you have to trust him enough for that to happen. Now, the Lord was saying, that you're on the borderline, and instead of fully crossing over and receiving the blessings, you're right there in the middle. You're right there in the middle. And this actually could even be a second part to the word I released probably a week or two ago that was saying, do it scared. And because that was kind of like how the person was on that ball. Like, they were cool being there, to be honest. Like, they were okay with it. But God is saying, no, sometimes even whether you're okay, whether you're scared, whether you're uncertain, whether you feel like you don't have, okay, the Lord is saying even this, like, even if you feel like you don't have everything lined up the way that you would want it to be lined up, to not only do it scared, but you have to get off of that line. You have to stop bouncing around there. And the Lord also was saying this, that progress is being made, because you're no longer just still sitting there, but you have to stop the bouncing. You have to stop the moving around. And even the doing it scared. Now that could be, and as well as in conjunction with this word, now that could be an actual physical move, like to a different location, whatever that is for you. Or it could be another move of some sort. It could be something representative of something else. So I'm not even gonna try to interpret this for you. You're gonna know. I just believe that. Like, I believe that whomever this word is for, you're going to know what it is. You're going to know what the Lord is speaking to you right now, and you'll know what it is that God is telling you to make that decision on and to stop bouncing on the line. So I love you guys so much. I hope you have a blessed day in the Lord, and I'll see you real soon. Bye-bye.